Paradise Cove offers a rare combination of challenge and beauty. Hello, everyone. I'm Gary McCord for EA Sports. My colleague David Faraday is with us today, and we'll be calling the action down on the course. Let's send it down to the first tee. At 260 yards, this is not an easy shot.
No, you're absolutely right about that, McCord. Tough break. Flirted with it. Caught the bunker, but shouldn't have much trouble advancing the ball from here. You can't do it better than this. I mean, you, McCord, you can't do it better than this. Solid par.
This short par 5 requires some real island hopping. The goal here is to hit the green in 3, so play the hole conservatively to avoid the long stretches of sand and water that line the island fairways. Strong winds can also be a real factor. At Paradise Cove, par is a good score.
I think it's a 7 now.
Looks to be in the 200-yard range from here.
I'd have to agree with that assessment.
Superlative shot. Could be an eagle 3 here.
Going for eagle on this par 5. Just drains it.
Nothing fancy about this par 3. A straight tee shot will hit the green, and backspin will keep the ball from rolling off the slope and into the water.
It's still a long way from the cup. You've earned a reputation as a good putter. Now's a chance to show us why. Nothing dangerous here. Read it right, keep it firm, and you might make it. Finds the hole on that birdie putt. 3 under par.
Depending on the wind direction and the player's gumption, this par 4 can either greatly reward or severely punish risk takers. The isolated green makes for interesting approach shots, and putts can also be a challenge.
Gord, can you turn down the audio? The waves crashing in my head here. It's killing me.
Putting for birdie. And that's a nicely played birdie there.
Dogleg par 4, where reaching the green in 2 is easy. Staying on the green can be a different story. Approach shots should play a bit short to avoid flying the green or rolling off it and into the nearby water.
I'd say about 190 yards to the pin.
Got it, right on.
That'll work.
Makes par to stay at 4 under.
Even the slightest errant tee drive can turn this beautiful par 5 into a real nightmare, especially in windy conditions. Straight tee shots can set up a possible green in 2, but watch your approach. The green is small, slightly sloped, and lined with a couple of nasty bunkers on either side.
Looks like a 5-iron. Couldn't have planned it any better.
This is a birdie putt.
Tops it for birdie.
The right club is key to this par 3. Short tee shots end up with a lot of green to cover for birdie. Long tee shots need plenty of backspin to keep it on the green.
Well, you're going to be putting, so it's not a bad shot.
You've earned a reputation as a good putter. Now's a chance to show us why.
It's in!
A challenging par 4 that allows even conservative players to easily reach the green in 2. However, approach shots can be tricky due to the small green and surrounding sand. Add a crosswind, and par becomes something to celebrate.
Not a great line here.
This is for birdie. Trying to hit a little bump and run. A terrific par save.
On this par 4, aim your tee shot to the left side of the fairway to avoid the long stretch of beach that lines the right. Be sure to use enough club on the approach, otherwise that final bunker in front of the green could be a problem.
Looking for some extra pop on this one.
Obviously, I was wrong.
That hardly ever happens.
The fairway's undulations can be difficult to navigate on this par 5. For the best vantage point, aim your tee shot at the top of a hill and hope it doesn't roll back down. Hitting the green in 2 is possible, but so is flying over it. Play your approach short. You might have more green to putt, but at least you'll avoid the sand.
Find a way to eagle this hole and you'll hold the record for most eagles in a round.
David?
Oh, this one's more than 240 yards, just miles from the hole. Tough break, it's in the sand. Give it a good whack, see what happens. Gonna need a mighty whack here, McCord, if he's going to extricate it from this stuff. It's thick. Needs to roll this one in for par. Nicely done for par.
For this par 3, precision is key. Choose enough club for your tee shot to get you to the elevated green, but not too much, or you'll find yourself down in the dunes.
Should be in good shape here. Should be able to make birdie here. That's in.
It's easy to overshoot the lowered fairway on this par 4, so shorten up your tee shot to avoid a watery setback. The green is small and elevated, but once you get to it, putting shouldn't be a problem.
Looking at a big birdie putt here.
It's in the hole.
This par 4 winds its way over a mountain and poses one of the more challenging holes of the course. The dogleg right makes for a short tee shot, but the approach is where it gets interesting. The green is surrounded by beach, so play it right or it's the sandy lonesome for you. Remember, at Paradise Cove, par is a good score.
Break out your sand weapons. Well, looks like this one went in with a thread. You know, it's kind of screwed in there deep. Now that's close. Really close.
This putt for par. A terrific par save.
A simple par 3, as long as you don't play it too short and end up in the cove below. Just hit the tee shot straight to set up a possible birdie.
I'm sure this isn't exactly how you drew it up on the chalkboard.
Going with a 58-degree wedge for this shot.
Nice par in that hole, if you like golf. The 15th hole is a par 4 that requires a strong shot from the tee. Depending on the direction of the wind, the second shot can be tricky. Play your approach too short or long, and you could end up in bogey country.
This is where a solid putting game comes into play.
That's a nice putt. If this one goes in, it's par. Makes his par.
A par 4 that requires nothing less than excellence. Keep your tee shot straight and be sure to account for the coastal winds. Birdie this hole and you'll be the envy of golfers the world over.
Try to muscle up on that swing. It's the lumberjack in him, always looking for the trees, hanging around in bars and wearing women's clothing.
It's found the bunker. David, this looks like a nice one.
In the bunker, but perched nicely in the upslope. These players love these shots. Couldn't have planned it any better.
That's a birdie.
Hole 17, the penultimate hole for any course. This par 3 calls for a solid drive from the tee. Aim for the pin to set up for an easy putt for birdie.
For 2 straight birdies. Nice putt for birdie.
The finishing hole at Paradise Cove is an epic par 5 that will test your every golfing skill. A sturdy shot from the tee is essential to succeeding at this hole, so play it carefully. Hitting the green in 2 is possible, but most players are lucky to make it in 3. Set up a nice approach shot to putt for under par.
Not to psych you out, but one more green in regulation, and you've got yourself a new record. That green's a long way off, but I think we're in range.
Just a routine down and in. Go get it.
That's a new record for fewest putts.